About the Iron King of Death. Today I'm playing some more. Dungeon number 2, Divide Step. And today, I don't know what to do. It's free time. I don't like hearing all the people here. Sorry to all the people that actually want to sleep. I got all my room as well. I bet a lot of people will hate this, but I'm gonna. Let's still talk about the rest. Cross, what is our rest? It should still be time. That's one thing, you don't actually spend like much time for any of this. I'm getting very fed up with just sitting flipping through everywhere. I have nothing to do, I just want to progress the story at this point. Sleep, how to make sleep! Make sure your door is whatever is considered the last. No use. Because I've reached my limit. Sleeping doesn't help. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. It just keeps going. Until I nothing. What am I thinking? No, if I stay locked up in this place any longer, I'm seriously going to go crazy. Exit, I need to find the exit. Where is it? Where's the exit? Damn it, where the flip is the exit? The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Mannequin Man. And there's food at the end. It has to make food. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. And yes, my voice might have changed, I'm not sure. That's it, there's still that place. Nobody has gone inside there yet. That life-threatening game is just another one of Michael's lies. It's impossible that the exit is on the other side of that. It's possible that the exit is on the other side of that door. That's right, that's definitely it. I should go to the final dead room. I have barely any energy left. I can't even run decently. Let's run all the way there. Oh. Ooh, what's this? My pet dead again. Okay. I need to get my present. Yeah, because it amuses me. I don't know why, it just amuses me. I'm actually really tired today. Let's slightly faster. I think I found my face on the door. As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help but placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it, I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. But if I can finally get out.
Hold it.
It sounds like Jackie's own Jackie, right? You can't do that.
'Cause it's bad.
You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for, Hajime. I know. I peeked my head in there for like 5 seconds, and Monica was telling me, if you're gonna look, then go in there. So, I'm not sure it's shocking. The exit's gonna be here. There is no exit, Hajime. Accept it. I already searched this whole place except for that room, but I'm very sure there is no exit. All there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want the weapon? What are you going to plan to do once you obtain it? Is it the legendary sword Excalibur? I don't think it's that unnatural, but man, that'd be cool. Do you need it?
Oh.
You have this intense worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. Looks like I made the right choice. Go back, Hajime. Let's go back to the Great House because the red here annoys me.
Right?
Okay. Fine. I'm just dying. Jackie and I went back to the Great House together. I collapsed immediately. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to. It's only been 3 days. I can understand they're hungry, but man, everyone else seems like they're doing much better than me. On the verge of starving to death, there's no way to escape. After that doesn't even add up to science. Sometimes they're flipping weak at top. You can survive without food. Is it really okay to just lay here and take it, or it's my killing me? He'll probably feed us when we're about to die. He likes the toy with us. This morning I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think that it's okay if we end up starving to death. No, I need to do this. I need to do something. So, and then all of a sudden, I'm going to feel faint and lost consciousness. How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. As soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with oblivion towards everything began to overpower my body. And I went back to bed. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness. On the camera theater, guys, don't you love these?
Emergency! Emergency!
I had been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. I know, terrifying, right? I know. But what's a convenience store? I was asking that question as well. Where I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and a shiny, expensive car. So I broke his car. I ripped his face to shreds, and then I stole the shoes. There's no way a guy like that did this. He really lives in a rundown apartment, and all he has is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. But he wants to show off so much that he's forced himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. and at night he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money so he sponges off his parents' back as that fantasy plays in my mind differently, so I start to feel bad.
Shocking.
About myself. My body won't move. My camera. I need food. I'm dying. This has never happened to me before. Except for okay, fine, in the game now. I'm awake, but my body feels so heavy that I can't move. Also, it's really cold. Fiercely cold, as if the core of my body is getting numb. But I need to get to Great Tower. If I don't go to Monaco's tighty, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster that little strength I had to left and crawled out of bed. What time is it? Though I felt incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge. Why did the lounge just look? What time? It's already 5 minutes till 7 AM. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity, but if I ignore my Kim's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. I don't even have the energy to complain. Let's go to the Great Tower. I'm so tired and hungry, and my game has been amazing. I'm thinking out it would be funny the camera was just close to the floor for half a minute. Oh, Patrick, good morning. So, you seem energetic. What's so funny?
Amazing!
My goodness, May, when did your face become Montblanc all of a sudden? She's not energetic, she's extremely dangerous. Just the corner is fine, so may I take a bit out of you? You get stomachache.
Wow!
Oh my. No, there's an adorable shortcake.
That's wrong.
Not shortcake, I'm shortcake. I won't deny the adorable part, but I'll deny the shortcake part. Jackie, you two, are you about to head over to Great Tower?
Yep.
It's almost time. I don't like it, but we have to go. Come on, if we're too slow, we'll be late. I already fell asleep 5 times on the journey. Yeah, you're right. And why do you mean 5 times? I've been down here for a week. I can't help myself. We've only been here 3 days, it feels like a week. Oh man, the flipping speed to go, this is normal walking speed. Normal walking speed is literally cooling. When I press the button, the door in front of me is still open. Well, it was very sudden. That's right, it's almost always sudden. The door to the spare oil opens suddenly. Who's dead? Who's dead? Who died? Oh no, Mega Mario's dead! Not Mega Mario, I liked him, he was a good character. On the other side of that door, I saw the remains of our friend. He was a nice character. Now we will never know if Ultimate Robots do the clockwork. I never got around to asking him a minute. Okay.
A body has been discovered!
Oh gosh.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
A violent shiver coursed through my body. My heart began to pound fast, beating faster, and I could feel the bloody life head pulsating intensely. My teeth were shattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself. Why is this happening? It's so strange. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please just let me wake up. I can't think of any other way to describe it.
That is impossible!
No, it's a lie, right?
This is just...
They started tracing on the body's discovery announcement. It's unfortunate that it turns out that another body, another kill, has been added to the hitman. Damn it. I bet all my money that he would survive. Ah, damn it. I bet my money, like my fucking game arcade tokens to go on, and other people like me. Another killer. Killing the... Damn it. Killing... I can't deny this truth, but... Why? And as unusual that you're... As usual, that was the only one I could read up.
Hey!
Hey, what happened? I can't move! No! The guy pushed me aside and ran straight over to Nekomaru.
Why?
Because they wanted to.
Why is Nekomaru? Why did he have to die again?
He didn't die the first time.
Damn it. I never paid you back. I never paid you back. For your help last time.
I would feel sad, but I have to say this. Damn it.
How cruel.
This is just too much. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us. And he didn't die the first time, Akane.
Oh.
Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop?
Damn it.
Hey, Nekomaru got killed, right? The announcement means that what I think it means, right?
I won't forgive you.
Who did it? Who killed Nekomaru?
Hiya!
Looks like someone is finally pumped up.
You.
Hey, you know who did it, right? Who killed Nekomaru?
What? What do you want?
Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who you should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back from the dead. He wasn't dead, and he already let the killer break him. How disappointing, foolish baby. He had a few screws loose.
Ooh.
You know, 'cause he's a robot.
You talking about Nekomaru?
I kind of flipped out.
Phew.
Use those powers that your anger is awoken for the investigation and go Super Saiyan. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I can't fix him if his head was still. I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. He's dead. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer's one of you guys. And well, I just don't feel like fixing him for a second time. It took me like a whole chapter to do that last time. As well, yeah.
Yep.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. So, he's dead. Is that okay? I guess it was a waste of time for us.
In other words,
A life that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you.
so...
So, even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine.
The Monokuma file!
I say, this is a gift from me to you.
Red bean bread and milk!
Food. I brought you guys a present. Since the killing went off without hits aside, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial.
Damn it.
I'll get some family killed. There's Nekomaru. After I finish eating the bread.
I won't forgive you.
And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. That's what everyone says. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in, I can't unleash my full power. At that moment, I kinda went Super Saiyan. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Nekomaru, we gotta regain in as much energy as we can. How is the bread supposed to feed us, Nekomaru? We are not prisoners. Okay, fine. We kind of are, but we're not that cruelly treated prisoners. I'm gonna eat. It's so delicious.
See?
I had to make you too. Yeah, you're right. But I'm thinking now, starving to death is not that compared to all the other deaths. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it, I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again.
Hey! Hey!
Eat it slowly, it'd be bad if you got a stomach ache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. Yeah, I thought I was gonna die there. Yeah,
Isn't that wonderful?
looks like you've gotten your energy back, then let's hurry up and start already.
I'm gonna do it!
The killer and deer, I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands.
However...
regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others, they appear to be extremely late. I mean the guys in Strawberry House? Oh, now that you mention it, no one's here. Except for Nekomaru. He's dead, hasn't he? I know, but if he got here, then the others are probably just lazy shit. Oh, they're probably dead, yeah, they probably died for fluffing hunger, who knows. That's weird, they should have gone to Grape House because we had Akuma Taichi, unless they're dead.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, how unacceptable. I never expected all of you to ditch Akuma Taichi, honestly, it was way beyond my expectations.
What are you gonna do?
Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched. Does everyone include us too?
Do your best.
Now, do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at class. I hear something. What do you hear?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Damn it.
Of course not, he's already dead.
Yo!
Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that. That sound. What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them yet? They're gonna come here soon. So anyway, now's not the time to worry about them. You're right, that they should have had the boy discovery outfit already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe.
Yep.
Then we should start the investigation soon. Then you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Investigation. First I need to look at the My Hero file. Okay, that's great. Oh, he was 6'4". This was Nekomaru Nida, aka Nekomaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grave Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be attached to it. It seems they are separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of the body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. Like the clock shut down and we know when he died. His arms and legs are attached to it. And it looks like they separated due to severe impact. Does that mean Necro repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? Was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? He's a robot, he's a robot, there's probably a chance that he wouldn't have done it, that he would have got back again. Why kill the false 4 if you had some foot section in your hand? Let's investigate this, and stop blowing up. I'm still trying to get over the fact that he has blue blood. Was gonna be like oil or something, but it looks blue. Necroman's body is really broken. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. His head! That's a really fatal blow. Right. The Necroman's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. Necromancy doesn't damage it. It can only mean whoever attacked Necromancy didn't hold back. Now that's probably not the best side of things, but I guess Necromancy was really transformed into a robot. I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, I'm calling him Nekomaru was still killed. Nekomaru, that's his name forever. It's definitely strange, isn't it? Why was Nekomaru killed? Why is it?
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
You!
Like they were. But they went against Coach Nekomaru, he ain't decided to die easily.
What's that mean?
Obviously he didn't bite his head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right, in fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who would be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. What's that? He died with the look of shit. I say. There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck is this. He's shut down and like, that's right, it's a cutting edge function that puts my other functions to sleep even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my head and the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Maybe you shouldn't have said that, Nekomaru. Nekomaru. Yeah, Nekomaru. I have to call you Nekomaru. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. Unless it was. Who knows? Good night for everything I did. Okay, so it's like, stop, alright. Really, that's oil? Okay. Let's see that for then. The fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It looks like oil though. It doesn't look like oil. Like, the fact that it's different, skin does a pink glow, so I can't really argue with the different colours of oil as well. Seems to be flowing heavily from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the face or below was it. This oil from Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans. Which means all this oil is just a full robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not really easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. I leveled up from looking at a dead head. Oil on the floor. Look at his chest, the bit of his crotch spreading. The color on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover is all messed up. The very calculation was here. He might have been able to open it. Dude, what the heck could he be doing? What's he doing right now? Flashes over to him, they're just like, I'm telling you guys, Sonia is mine. Like that kind of thing, it's just arguing. There's a really metal wire tied to Mekamaru's left leg. The same wire tied to his arm. It's almost like he was bound up or something. Oh, after I hit the switch, I didn't know how long his time was set, so I tied him up. Or I would get they could have caught him like that. While his guard was down, pressed the button at his neck, and then tied him up. The same wire tied his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Mekamaru first. Who did this and how were they able to bind Mekamaru? There's Mekamaru, I can't remember, it's Mekamaru. Also, the tip of his wire, it looks like it's been tied a loop, but what was the point of this? Tripwire? That wire has been added to the explosive. So I guess for now this is all I can do to get Mekamaru's back. Mekamaru time. Why did the far back as a game that down the door now? Looks like it's certainly not okay. It's wrapped around the door now from every direction. It even has a padlock on it. Why did they do? Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this would use as an alternative to locking the door under the key. If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter the tower in Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall. I'm thinking, how the flip did Mekamaru get here? How did Mekamaru get here? I like the father, but I like the dagger.
You are right.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it for Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Chain has been added. Okay, let's look at this. An enormous hammer being carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much.
How cruel!
Perhaps they're coming for what's the break Mekamaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Mekamaru. This hammer is broken, but it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something.
It is strange, no?
What is the killer of this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I have seen an object like this. Is it from there? Good point, isn't that? There's no supermarket in here. I wonder why they obtained it from. Yeah, literally, without the supermarket, no killer could ever get their fucking items. New looking hammer has been added. Dragon killer. Turn up the doors just tipped over and broken. Did this pull break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper sets of the pit. Is this Mechamaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over there. The other one is still standing. Plus behind me is the other grey pool. Two pillars on each side of that door haven't anything if they're not tipped over. Turns out this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see, I got what?
Leave it to me!
This pillar is a weapon. The key is just to beat up neck and mouth. This huge pillar.
Damn it!
Right over like this, even Kurt's neck and mouth wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well that's impossible. It would be too heavy to wield as a weapon, but they could push it onto him. They could have tied him up and then push the pillow onto his head. Then why is his body over there? Not there. It's confusing.
Now then!
I'm gonna grab that end of that. Oh, over there. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it!
We have to try it out. Obviously, come on, hurry up. Geez, you're more forceful than usual. Impossible. Oh man.
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3!
Try 10 times 3. No, seriously, just give up already. Give up!
Why?
No, it won't even work. If two people can't even move the pillow, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. There's only one person who could lift something like this. Robot Coach Mechamaru, he's definitely the only one. Tipped over pillar has been added to this cover. What's that? Oh, it's together.
Huh?
What's this? Did you find something?
Well?
Under that could Mechamaru's body in your way. There's small like fragments underneath Mechamaru's body. You don't need to correct yourself like this. What do you mean rock-like fragments?
See?
There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell into Mechamaru's body.
Well?
Oddly enough, these fragments are underneath Mechamaru's body. There are hardly any on top of his body at all. That's it. What's strange about those? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body?
Yep.
No, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. If you put it like that, now I can't help but think more they're important. Pillar fragments have been added. Blah blah blah.
I see.
And this is my opinion file. There's no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when the Dirty and Bianca died too? Hey, did it? The reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was key to a mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too? By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case. Ultimately, it's safe to assume that Bridge Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. Well, that's the only thing we can think of. If when we experimented with Delta Campus and it's in Grape Tower, it still showed up in Strawberry Tower.
Which means?
The reason Tower's blue is different colours is because the wall lighting is changing the colour. There is some wall but it's different in these colors because this is merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case.
Then...
And it's decided the two towers of the same building, which means being because simultaneously Great Town and Strawberry Tower. The Great Town and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nekamaru's murder? Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found it.
Leave it to me!
Where they clues, right? I'll remember something, so I'll just wait for it. I thought that was gonna be a little hard.
Yeah!
I remember that. We just something I thought was a way. It happened earlier and you're going back that far.
Like...
Can you notice it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? Weird sound. Oh, that's the outside. Oh, what is this after? Yeah, that's bad. Well then, that's like, who cares, I guess. But I don't feel as if we are moving. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping very heavily, so I wouldn't think about how angry I was, but that noise let me out. I ran out of my room without thinking, after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, but it looks like the other didn't come out their room either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep.
What's that mean?
In the end, I found out what sounds like the thing on the knife was lying. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange just what that sound, what was that sound? You didn't know either, well I should tell you in more detail. I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the round clock. Said it was around 5:30 AM. Will you be able to find out anything clear that is it? I think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. But I'm not really sure if that's the noise pertains to the incident or not.
Why?
What the hell, I went to trouble remembering, and you're not, and you got nothing? You're just a you're useless. You see, I as well it's in search. Kind of do that. I guess now I'll check out everything in this place that caught my attention. Well, I've checked out everything. What is it? You seem lost before. The final bedroom. The final bedroom? What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden?
So...
Like a hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door, and at the far back, and the wire that tied up Nekamaru. All the evidence that at this crime scene, this close thing was noted inside this building, doesn't it? As long as we can't believe, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within the building. So that's why you mentioned the final bedroom. Might give us beyond that door, there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the ultimate gun.
Yep.
Yeah, so if we think of that place as like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained the tools, right? We might be able to find the flipping AK, might be able to go wreck some news.
Then...
Sure, let's just go confirm it. Quickly everyone, to the final bedroom. And here's the big nugget tower, well it's because you asked. That's dangerous. If we go in there, we have to fight a life-threatening demon.
Well?
And I mean, the one who tried to confirm it. No. What is there? What, you were the one who said the place was dangerous, right?
You!
And it's noisy, I can't focus at all with all this noise. Sorry.
Not like that.
It's not you guys, there's a sound that's been ringing since I was the wrong part. Since before the investigation started. Since before the investigation. I realize that you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey.
What kind of sound is it? Like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from the stairs. Maybe it's better if we check that sound out. And are you guys going to go check it out? You guys go upstairs here.
Then?
And head next to my room. I'll go away too as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonya's okay, but I assume you're not going, apparently.
Hey.
That sound is annoying. I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
I can it's okay if it's just the two of us. I have to tell your wife is ready, right? Come on. Atari said she wants to stay here. And well, you have my intention. Not hesitate, huh? I think. Okay, so you don't want to leave next tomorrow's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
How to make before you make stuff awkward. You are mine. Yeah, if you say that. Okay, so this is wait, what? I can't get that. Oh man, that flipping sound is so annoying. How can't I hear that thing? How did the rest of us not hear it? Get the sample phone and try to investigate. I found really annoying.
See?
Jeez, it's so noisy. Looks like that phone is ringing. So I guess I'll answer it. Answering the phone. Listening that sharp and noisy. Let's see, just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right?
Damn right.
Hey, you finally answered. That voice, is that you?
Jeez.
Jeez, do you know how long that phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in Strawberry House?
Like...
Even if we wanted to go over Strawberry House. But looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. I can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button and there's broken too. But basically, we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but Strawberry Hall door button is
Hey,
broken.
bastard!
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right?
Well,
we're safe, but we can't find Nekomata anyway. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the bodies gathering outside earlier? Damn it, so that's what it was. Shit, why did it have to be Nekomata? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Great Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already.
I see.
I see, Great Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and holy shit, that's it. They could have broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall button. So they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Dumbass!
Dumbass, surely. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to this side? I'm thinking island
well, yeah.
because I remember we're supposed to be on a flipping island. I guess we just have to let Kazuhiko handle it. He said he'll take care of the others, but I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right, surprised if he doesn't stand out now. When the hell will he, right? Oh, so do I hear Nagito in the background getting excited when he said hey? Nagito, put it away. This is not a hope.
Like,
Based on what Kazuichi said, and yes, Nagito is doing something in the background because I said hope. It's going to be hard to when to fix the strawberry hole door without parts. He says he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be away soon. Are you guys
damn right.
going to be okay? Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you.
Hey.
Apparently the others can't come over here because the elevator is broken. No doubt this is the killer's doing there. They're preventing the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to Strawberry Hall is broken. Or could it just be that weird black in there? And the door, and that door, is it blocked from both sides? There's a set chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button's also broken on the other side, then yeah, that seems to be the case. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there is something strange about that. We'd like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means for now it's impossible to get to find the bedroom. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi is preparing the elevator. All we can do for now is put our hopes in hand. Did I hear the word hope? Nagito, how did you get over here? The word hope summons me, Hagane. But Marikima isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the fast trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon. It's not. Hey, is Kameda going to appear yet? Hey, are you even listening?
Hey, bastard!
Yeah, you fool. Are you listening?
Damn right.
Nagito, I'm talking to you. Yes, the best part. Huh?
Jeez.
Don't hurt me. I figured you weren't even listening. But I was just thinking. You were probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Mekima was killed, correct? Then the body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru.
Damn it!
After what he went through, they come back to us. Damn it!
How pitiful.
It's a tantamount. It's tantamount. What are the flips that word? To being killed twice. Surely he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey!
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if we go ahead and fix the elevator? Are you already fixing it? Is it alright if you wait a little? Is it alright if you wait a little bit before you do that?
Did you call for me?
Get the Monokuma, alright?
Now then.
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is the end.
Red bean bread and milk.
Thank you. And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file.
Yes.
Do your best.
Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? What a madness to see. These things just come first right now.
Damn right.
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it?
What do you yearn for?
Well, I was thinking about what we should do and I want to discuss it.
Even so.
Shit. Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to that crime scene. Have to wait till Catherine to fix that flicking elevator. True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but I think the killer's hope is amazing. The hope that you guys will never find the body. It seems as though they made a huge mistake. And I thought, there's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback. Am I right, guys? There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. Except for me, I will gladly wait for it to start to see two hopes clash at once. We need to do everything we can on our and to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah.
Fine.
It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, so it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable if I show my serious side so you will not end with mere child's play? I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. That's such beauty. There is no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder of you guys, the symbols of hope that you are. So we need to be grateful towards Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Hey, you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequences of events in this case? So we can properly understand the situation we're in.
Fine.
I have no objection. Proceed. Well, then let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Michael's Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
Since we're staying at Strawberry House in order for us to get to a meeting tomorrow at Grape House, we need to use the elevator first and go to Grape House. That was before 7 AM since it was right before my killer Tai Chi.
Man.
Right. Once we realized that everybody was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway.
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the car from Strawberry Hall. When we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broken. I thought we can enter the tower room. We think to suggest that we use the phone and call Grape House.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
That was it, and that was everything that happened this morning. My poor dog gave us were not needed for this pitiful task. I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was Nekomaru able to go to a great tower?
Man.
Obviously, he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
You.
If we knew that this wouldn't be difficult.
Well.
No, we might we might know what time he went to Great Tower.
You serious?
Seriously? It was around the sunrise. That's where I saw him going down to the first
What?
floor. You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru go into the Great Tower?
Hey!
then was the sunrise, was it before the number sound? Yes, the number sound?
Huh?
Alright, you don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard the number sound. Did the clock even ring in the first place?
Hey, hey, hey!
Anyway, dear, you didn't notice that either. Seriously, that thing was so loud. But you do remember, guys. The luxury rooms are soundproof, right? Well, that's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. That makes me sad. But my hope will keep me happy. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as traps like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. Hey, Castaway, if you don't mind, can you inform me that stuff about rumbling noises and ringing clocks? What was all that about? Seriously, you don't know. You're so kind, Castaway. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. So I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard you sound. What the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down to the hall towards the lounge.
Hey! What are you doing?
This rocket! It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice!
Okay, so Gundam was pushing in like those luxury club that soundproof. And he heard it.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
That's one noise finally stopped. Man, that day freaks me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to
My
me?
mental defenses were bombarded with sonic reasons.
You!
Fujiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish?
Huh?
Yeah, that's the first ever after hearing that sound, but you still seem to be free. We need to get that pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
I did rush over there. I was at the lounge by coincidence.
You fiend!
Coincidence.
Huh?
Alright, do you doubt me?
Hey.
Alright, but I don't really give a crap. But it's 5:30 AM in the morning.
Aw, man.
And now, thanks to Fujiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep.
Huh?
What was that sound?
What's going on?
Sorry?
This pressure!
It did not feel like it struck.
Hey!
What happened? I see, so you're the one who was cleaning the Fujiko.
That's obviously
That's
wrong.
not the important part. What happened after that? Did you guys just separate?
Hey,
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to go back to our rooms for a while. Ah, I see. That's weird. Gundam had soundproof rooms, so I was Gundam there. The Wilson, the arcade, and the... Yeah, that what you said just now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise. You guys had after that.
Why, you...
Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not, for now.
Hey!
So that for now line is what makes me even more worried. but it's grim. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you first heard, and then the rumbling noise that came after that. Not then. How these noises too? How do they? Wall clock is an answer to that doesn't bother me. Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekamaru's sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turned out I was totally off. It was around 5 a.m.
Hey!
And that's when it happened. I heard that sound of the door closing off in the distance. I thrust my head out from the lounge. From Nekamaru's back, he was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do so. If I knew the project was about to happen, I would have much more strength to follow him.
Hey!
Why would Nekamaru wander off so early in the morning?
I
was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared up into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come down.
Jeez!
That's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekamaru until just now. Then from the time you saw Nekamaru until the alarm ringing, you were at the lounge the whole time. Well, what were you doing during that time? And by chance, were you think about everything that happened so far and getting into that?
What?
Was I right? Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Petto or something. But that can't be helped. Can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. But because the connection has a blah blah blah, I don't care. If I get it now. My chat on detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp on the situation. If I put events in chronological order, so you can witness Nekamaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekamaru appeared, apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30, the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing, and that happened. You two woke up and left your room to go to the lounge, roughly Hito was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling noise that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekamaru during that noise. So that must have been Nekamaru's final scream before he breathed his last. What if Nekamaru died when we heard that sound? Doesn't that mean we have an alibi?
I mean,
when you heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know. If that's when the killer murdered Nekamaru, then we have a solid alibi.
I get it.
Don't argue with that. Might be too soon to declare that just yet. But we can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. Yeah. Wasn't it heavy all over or something? But based on what everyone else is told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumbling. What do you suppose that means? Hey, haven't we talked enough? I I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? I've got the elevator. Once the elevator is fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. And so Catherine ran down the stairs and was complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? There's nothing I want to do. There's nothing I want you to do. There's nothing I want you to investigate. What is it? Look up in the first 4 rounds of both Grave House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound there. That didn't quite make sense. But why? I'll tell you later.
Hey, bastard!
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate it yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. I am counting on you. That doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place that everyone's safe. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place. Nice day, yeah, day. I thought I should investigate one more time before I head over. Yeah, towards the far back of the hall. Just in case, it might be so that Jack can make sure they're really locked off. I found all the minor Kumas, so I don't care anymore. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I can ride it. But nothing happened when I pressed it. It looks like it's definitely broken. Hey, what are you doing? But you're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place?
Man.
I kill my flinch in the face of the light. Look, you see that silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up in seconds. But the cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools in the store? No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it. I've heard it with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see it's the control panel on the Grave House side that's broken.
Yeah.
If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel there too. Plus, ever is stuck on the Grave House side. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to Grave House? Yeah, because the official elevator was just disabled on the other side.
Hey!
I don't have the time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Even trying to do repairs around tools, mate. How much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this?
Whoa!
This is a multi-tool. Where did you get something like this? I did with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're going to explore the island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with some dangerous tool this whole time. Is there something wrong? It's nothing. So I'll let you have this little repair so I go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. Right? That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, that's something I still can't understand. Regardless of the structure of this building, so please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator.
Huh?
I really get it, but well, as long as I'm just checking a compass I am mine. I'm glad and I'll leave the rest to you. Elevator everything I do to it, blah 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 blah. No, they really did break the button. The strawberry hall door that leads to the tunnel. When this version is no way it's open. All I really, as I recall, based on that, what Suruka told me, or customer over the phone, the other side of the door is also far just changed. That must they must have been really cautious to get to find the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little.
Let's make history.
The killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation. Gundam. Perhaps the intent to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen well.
Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusive promise by my assumption. Yeah, that was probably it. Gundam. I am hope in your assumption. Sorry, who button has been added to perception. Everyone knows the voice is everyone now. Just as I thought, there's no mistake in it. The other round the strawberry hall door looks like they're completely broken. That's sad, very, very sad. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled in Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. I think that person who disabled the elevator who's stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, too soon to form an answer. But I won't be able but I won't be too late to find the answer even after we've investigating that room. I've heard of it. Doesn't it? If I go to the room I want to go in this entire time, please let me go in the final bedroom. Only those with the life those who win the life in the game will reach the octagon, and inside the octagon is the ultimate weapon away. There's no doubt Mechamaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere else in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Mechamaru, the killer must have obtained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. As unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. So that's all the more reason why I should go. Final bedroom. That's my opinion. Actually, so this is the final bedroom. Nagita doesn't have a cat. I wouldn't like to it just counts for my total all the time. That'd be funny. That's all I'm gonna do for today. Goodbye everybody. See you all when I decide to make another video.